As kids fill classrooms now, a lot of businesses are wondering if it's time for adults to get back in the office too. Some big companies that allowed COVID-era remote work say yes. Karen Caifa is in Washington with a look at how workplace dynamics and the labor market, though, have changed.
Getting workers back to the office after the depth of the COVID-19 pandemic has had stops and starts. But now the CEOs of some major companies say they mean it. They say they want workers back in the office this fall or they'll face consequences.
We are at a clash of contexts right now where employers, again, as I said, and employees are not on the same page.
That includes some companies that flourished during the early days of the pandemic, like Amazon, whose CEO recently told U.S. employees to get on board with a policy requiring at least 3 days a week at a physical office location or consider working elsewhere. Zoom said last month that employees who live near an office need to be on site at least 2 days a week. And employees are finding the labor market is no longer tight enough to give them an upper hand. In July, the number of available jobs in the U.S. dropped to its lowest level since March 2021, according to government data. Employers who want workers back in the office cite the benefits of face-to-face conversations and collaborations. But some experts like Callie Williams-Yost, whose company has counseled others on how and where work is done for about 20 years, say this is still an experiment.
In the office does not equal in person. And that's something that employers and employees have to come together and ask the question, what do we need to do and how, when, and where do we do it best?
In Washington, I'm Karen Caifa.
All right, so